So if you're thinking of moving to Charlotte and you want to know which suburb or area fits your needs the best, you are in the right place. Today, you will learn the reasons why people are moving to these neighborhoods right now. I help relocation buyers just like you every week find a home here in Charlotte. And if you like my videos like this, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Now, let's jump in. So before I get started, you need to understand how Charlotte is laid out and some of the uniqueness about Charlotte that is luring so many people here. So Charlotte MSA is a patchwork of unique suburbs, each with its own identity, pace, price point, and amenities that can suit everyone differently. And then Uptown is the central focus. Then imagine highways like I-77, 485, and I-85 stretching out in all different directions like a spoke coming out a wheel or like a spider web. So the Charlotte region is located in the Piedmont Plateau, so there's a lot of hills and slopes here, and that's how you would define a Piedmont Plateau. So the land is generally not flat, but rather defined by a landscape of hills, essentially. Now, it's considered a moderate elevation. Charlotte sits at an elevation of 751 feet. Apparently, this makes it the perfect terrain and foundation for urban living development, and it's also nice for outdoor recreational activities. Uptown Charlotte is situated between two creeks. It's Sugar Creek and Irwin Creek. And then you've got streams and river systems like the Catawba River. They flow straight through the city. And then we have lakes like Lake Norman, Mountain Island Lake, the Catawba River system, and like I mentioned earlier, in Lake Wylie, all on the west side of town. Then there's High Rock Lake, and that's on the more of the east side of town around the Salisbury area. The region is roughly 80 miles east of the Appalachian Mountains, which includes the Blue Ridge and the Great Smoky Mountains. It's really beautiful if you ever get to visit. Now, then about 25 miles to the west, there's Crowder's Mountain. You can literally be on mountain hiking trails in about an hour from here. Charlotte Metro has 11 counties in both North and South Carolina. And Mecklenburg County is the urban core, kind of like what I mentioned earlier. It's centralized, it's the highest density and the most urban amenities. Uptown Charlotte is also the financial hub of Charlotte. So most people are moving here because of the thriving job market. In general, there are a lot of finance, healthcare, and technology jobs here. Some of the major banking hubs and corporate offices are Bank of America, Truist, Fifth Third Bank, and Wells Fargo. But there are other major corporations like Duke Energy and Honeywell. Atrium Health and Novant are two of the popular hospital systems here. Charlotte provides a vibrant lifestyle with a culinary scene, major sports team like the Carolina Panthers, NFL, the Charlotte Hornets, that's NBA, and Charlotte FC, that's soccer. Plus, there's plenty of entertainment options like the NASCAR Hall of Fame and Carowinds amusement park for everybody to enjoy. And then there's a major international airport for travel at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, one of the busiest airports in the US. So Mecklenburg County, which the county that Charlotte is in, has 1.13 million residents. The cost of living in Charlotte, North Carolina is very close to the national average, with the cost of housing being significantly lower than the national average. According to studies in 2025, a single person needs an annual income of over $92,000 to live here comfortably. Charlotte is great for a larger pool of people because it offers a mix of big city growth with a southern feel. So just south of Uptown is South End. It's a transit-oriented neighborhood, and this neighborhood is particularly for those seeking an urban lifestyle due to its vibrant atmosphere that offers transit transportation rather than car dependency. There's an abundance of restaurants and breweries. There's no lacking in that area whatsoever. There's 18,320 people that live in South End. So Loso, short for Lower South End, is just a few blocks down from South End neighborhood. It's known for tons of breweries, very trendy, sociable, and entertainment with a mix of businesses and activities. It's very fun. When you get there, you'll know you're in Loso. It has a lot of modern apartments, townhomes, and condos for those urban professionals. Dilworth, Myers Park, Eastover, and Foxcroft are all situated between South End and Myers Park, near the southern edge of Uptown Charlotte. Now, Dilworth is a historic neighborhood that is considered on niche.com one of Charlotte's most desirable places to live. There's an abundance of mature trees that line the streets as you drive through town. It's very, very nice. It's almost like you're in a movie. They welcome you with gorgeous homes with plenty of restaurants and shops within just minutes away. There's a ton of bars, coffee shops, and there's a lot of parks there too. The population there is 10,635. The median home value is $629,000. On a sunny day, you can find most people who live in Dilworth out on the streets going for a walk or a run or playing tennis and basketball at the local parks. It's such an active area. Then there's another affluent area, which is SouthPark. It also features luxury homes and high-end shopping. The wealthiest neighborhoods in Charlotte and North Carolina include the established communities of Myers Park, Eastover, Foxcroft, which are known for their high home values, prestige, and proximity to amenities. It's considered some of the best places to live in North Carolina, according to niche.com. The commute is never more than 10 to 15 minutes to get anywhere, which makes it ideal for the job market. Then the median home values can go easily into the millions. About 2.5 miles northeast of Uptown is an area called NoDa. NoDa is a historic arts and entertainment district, and the NoDa comes from North Davidson Street, which is a main road. This area used to be a textile mill village. It was revitalized by artists in the 1980s. So this area is filled with artwork and murals, all painted on the buildings. It's really cool to walk around and be there because of all the beautiful, colorful artwork. Next up on our list is Plaza Midwood. Plaza Midwood is a trendy laid-back known for its nightlife. Imagine vibrant restaurants, consignment shops with vintage clothing and records, and locally made items. Now, the median home value there is $701,000. Now, Plaza Midwood is very charming, and it's one of the desirable places to live here as well. Now, one of the biggest populations in Charlotte is about 250,000 people who live in what we call South Charlotte. South Charlotte is one of the city's most popular and fastest growing areas. So South Charlotte offers the most popular neighborhoods, SouthPark and Ballantyne. And I talk about Ballantyne so much in so many of my other videos. It's a highly popular neighborhood with luxury housing and amenities, a characteristic shared with other parts of the South Charlotte area. The area features the Ballantyne Corporate Park, which is a major economic center for the region. It offers residents high-end shopping, dining, country clubs, further defining it as a premier South Charlotte community. Now, some other characteristics of this neighborhood that differs from Dilworth, NoDa, South End, Plaza Midwood, parts of town: it's slower paced, it's not an art scene, there's no nightlife, it's restricted to driving in a car, but making things closer to get around via car. It's another corporate hub. Big companies like Wells Fargo, Wegmans is coming. Nice amenities are still close, but you have to drive. It's upscale. There's golf clubs, spacious houses with a bit more acreage compared to South End, but still not a lot of acreage. Homes may be a little more affordable than the other areas I just spoke about, but some areas still have a high price ticket. Okay. Ballantyne has the big store chains like Super Target, Home Goods, Lululemon, Evereve, and plenty of stores to shop at. You're never far from the basics. The traffic is often an issue during peak times, and all Ballantyne residents would agree that expanding some roads to have an extra lane or two would benefit everyone. So Charlotte is only a short drive away from it, depending on traffic. So city activities and events are always an option for friends and family to hang out. There's so many parks and greenways with catch and release fishing and connect to the major greenways. Now let's go to the north side of town and look at Huntersville. It's a rapidly growing area north of Charlotte along I-77. So Huntersville is a suburb with a population of 62,000 people. The median home value is $439,000. Now it's close enough to Charlotte for work and entertainment, but still feels like its own town. A lot of people like the access to Lake Norman, parks, and the network of greenways. Now the traffic can get very, very frustrating, and they are widening roads. It's growing fast, sometimes a little too fast, but there's a good mix of nature, things to do, and convenience of the amenities has worked well. A wide variety of doctors and dentists. There's plenty of shopping and adult fun. Now, next up, let's talk about Waxhaw. Waxhaw offers a lot more land and space between houses, and it used to be a quiet rural area of town. Over time, it grew fast, of course, just like every other community here. There are plenty of outdoor activities for those who enjoy nature. I love to drive through there. I was just driving through there yesterday. I love to see that there's still horses grazing in fields when you drive through town. There's a lot of shaded roads. It's really, really pretty. There's plenty of trees and woods. It makes it feel like a less in community driving through the main roads. However, there's not much to do locally. You have to go to Charlotte for all of that. Or you can go over to Ballantyne. The worst part is the traffic. Roads like Providence are still one lane and get packed during rush hours and school times. Waxhaw has become what some call the Hamptons of the Carolinas. It's very scenic and affluent, but not ideal for everybody. Now, when you compare lot size, you get significantly more space for your money, and the growth here looks like home values definitely will increase over time. As Charlotte continues to expand, these rural areas are going to become increasingly valuable, which it has shown to already do that real time. Now, there are plenty more wonderful towns to consider here, but I could not fit them all into this one video. Which community fits you best as far as your lifestyle? Please text or call me at 980-263-9632 if you would like me to answer more questions for you about Charlotte and the surrounding areas. And please, please, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Charlotte home tours, area home tours, and updates. See you soon. Talk to you later.